Hello, and welcome to the November astrology forecast. I've decided to go ahead and record these as an audio version because I've run all the charts and I've done all the work. My furniture and equipment will not arrive until sometime next week. I also start back with my clients on October 19th. So the rest of my October schedule is very tight. And so I thought, why not just go ahead and get these done while I'm sitting here waiting for my furniture, because I'm ready to go. I love this new area I've moved into. I can see the Milky Way at night. So I'm really excited about what I'm doing. I'm thrilled about the astrology coming up here in November and especially December and 2017. There is a new wave of energy coming in that we haven't seen before that is absolutely brilliant. And so I really want to get in here and do what I do. So thank you for your patience. I'll be back in November in front of the camera, and I'm excited to be with you. So let's get started. Enjoy and keep looking up. Hi Pisces, welcome to your November astrology forecast. Now here in November, this is your month for self-empowerment. Your motto is, don't mess with me. You are saying this loud and clear to everyone. You are taking no prisoners. And boundaries are your biggest friend. Boundaries are really important for all of us because when you set boundaries, that keeps you safe, it keeps you empowered, it keeps you so that other people are not getting the upper hand. And this is a really strong time for you and a wonderful time to set your intention to receive. Set your intention for what you want and love you more than other people. Love you more than the need to keep anyone in your life, especially if they're not respecting you and they're running over your boundaries or getting in your space. This is your time to make boundaries your best friend. And your ruling planet, Neptune, moves direct on the 19th. This is good news. It puts you in the driver's seat. Where do you want to go? It's time for you to dream big. It's also a very lucrative time for you. So as you go into November, the sun is in positive energy flow with Neptune on the 1st. And that's because there was this gorgeous Scorpio new moon on October 30th. And Scorpio is your sister sign. And the sun, the moon, and Mercury all coupled together in Scorpio are in positive energy flow with Neptune in your sign, Pisces. This makes Neptune extremely powerful, especially after the 19th when he stations and then moves direct. Whenever a planet is in their own sign, it gives them tremendous power. And so Neptune is very influential in November going into December. And for you, it can be opening up new avenues. It can be expanding your consciousness. It can be empowering your truth, your wisdom, your knowingness, knowing what's right for you, knowing what's true for you. You could even be having a spiritual awakening where you're connecting to the source energy, the God or goddess energy, and feeling that energy flow through you, and how that invisible hand of Creator has been shaping your life and moving you forward. Lovely energy, beautiful energy, inspiring, uplifting, encouraging. Mars moves into Aquarius on November 8th. And that brings the action for you to behind the scenes. Aquarius is 12 signs from you. So you may notice that your dreams are incredibly active. We all dream. Some people don't remember their dreams, but you can set your intention to remember your dreams. Before you fall asleep, you tell yourself, I'm going to remember my dreams. And then keep a notebook by the bed so that the first thing you do when you get up is write down whatever comes to mind. With Mars in this area, for some of you, you may wake up at night because Mars is the planet of action, energy, passion, and desire. And having him in that area, at times it can be too much energy when we need to be sleeping. So it will, move forward, and then it will be in your sign. And so use this time to finish unfinished business, finish projects, work on your dreaming. Because when we dream, whether it's through meditation or at night sleeping, that's the first step to manifestation in the physical. We dream things first, and then we make them happen. Now, Venus enters Capricorn on the 11th, and this brings the focus to your goals, your hopes and wishes, the love you receive from others, the money you make from the business you own, or the money you make from the company you work for. And this is a beautiful energy because wherever Venus is, she brings love, opportunity, abundance. It's not that she's money, but what she is the ability to attract abundance. She is our attraction power. And so wherever she is blessing you. And so having her in this part of your life is very good. So that's another strong indicator of November being a great month for you. It can also, be wonderful for your friendships, the people that you hang out with. As I see friends as gifts. Friends are gifts to us. Now, Mercury enters Sagittarius on the 12th, and that brings the focus to your destiny in the world, your contribution to society, how you uniquely contribute your individual presence in the world. So that's going to start making things really busy. Now, Saturn is there. So for many of you, wherever Saturn is where we are being tested. Saturn can cause delays or setbacks, but he examines and tests whatever he touches. And so for some of you, you are evaluating your work, and you may even feel, the pressure of performance at whatever you do, whether it's the business you own or the company you work at, or even if you're retired, even where you volunteer. Is you can feel like, the spotlight's on me and the world is looking at me and they're judging me. Others are judging me. They're judging what I'm doing. That's the nature of Saturn. We all feel that way wherever Saturn is in our chart. And so for you, it's very public because it's in that area of outward contribution. And so, the spotlight is shining on what you do and everyone's looking at you, and you can feel that pressure of Saturn, heavy-duty Saturn. Am I making the mark? Am I doing enough? Am I good enough? Is my work good enough? And Saturn always exacts an ideal that is unattainable. It's the nature of Saturn. That's why we do such great work, is because we're striving so much to do a better job, to be better. And, with Saturn, you never feel like you're quite making it. It's like you could win, you go to the Olympics, you win the gold, and we're like, wow, look at you, Pisces, you won the gold. And with Saturn in your 10th house in this area, you're like, yeah, but I should have won it in, 10 seconds instead of 30. And we're like, what? Are you kidding me? You've won. You got the gold. But Saturn has that tendency to, make us feel like we're not, we're coming up short in some way, or we're not doing enough. We're not being enough. We're not reaching for enough. And so be aware of that, is that your perfection lies in your imperfection. And you are a human being, not a human doing. Now, Taurus, the Taurus full moon on the 14th is very positive for you because Taurus sextiles, harmonizes with Pisces. Scorpio, your sister sign, trines, harmonizes with Pisces. So this is a very uplifting and inspiring moon for you. It's pouring positive energy into any planets you have in Pisces. Your rising, your ascendant, your sun, your moon, your Mercury, your Venus. And that uplifts and inspires. And, it's right after the gorgeous Scorpio new moon that was very inspiring for you, new beginnings. So this is a time of new beginnings, and it's a time, this first part of November, first 2 weeks, it's a great time for you to publish. It's a great time to travel. It's a great time for teaching or learning or speaking or writing or communicating your thoughts and ideas. Wonderful energy for you to focus on your communication skills and short distance travel or long distance travel. Travel is wonderful for the soul. It's wonderful for the spirit. And so this is a very inviting energy for you to expand into the community, expand into the larger community, to travel for benefit, whether it's jumping in the car and going somewhere special, or jumping on a plane and going somewhere, or a train or a bus, or however you like to travel, and going far and wide, bringing new experiences in that touch your soul, that inspire you, and empower your creativity. So I really like this energy for you. And this is also a very healing moon because Pluto, powerful Pluto, is in positive energy flow with it. And Chiron in Pisces, Chiron is an asteroid, he acts like a planet in our astrology, is also in harmony with this moon. So for some of you, you're going to be telling certain people, thus far no farther. And this is healing you. So in other words, every time you stand up for yourself, you're going to feel healed. You're going to feel better. And that's how you know you're on the right path. Not that others come and say, well done, although it's always nice when they do, but we're not waiting on others to tell us, well done. This is about you telling yourself, well done. And so by you setting boundaries with others, telling people what you need and want from them, heals you, empowers you, purging people in your life that no longer serve who you are and where you're going. Scorpio is a purging energy. It's about death and rebirth, and there is no death. Death is an illusion. Even when we cross over from this physical body, our consciousness goes on, our love goes on. And so therefore you're immortal. And so Scorpio is here to remind you of that. It's just like here in the fall in the northern hemisphere, the leaves are turning beautiful colors and then they fall to the ground. And then winter comes and everything looks like it's dead. And then spring comes and everything starts to grow again. And you can see, just like the changing of the seasons, that we're always in a cycle of death and rebirth, death and rebirth. And so let go and purge beliefs that no longer serve you, ideas that no longer serve you, and allow for the new you to be born. Allow for the new state of consciousness to take hold in your life and nourish and nurture you. Do what supports your balance. Do what supports your health, your well-being, your vitality, your happiness, your love, and your joy. This Taurus full moon wants to empower you to do it, as well as reaching your highest aspirations and your goals and prosperity, because Pluto is in that area of the money you make from the business you own or the company you work for, and it's in positive energy flow with that moon. And so the more you set boundaries, articulate what you want and need, the greater your prosperity. And that is, prosperity is money, but it's also energy, well-being, vitality, and, your health is in your wealth. Your wealth is in your health. Your wealth is in your health. The better you feel, the more you can do. The more you can do, the more you attract. So take good care of you and use these energies because they're here to empower you. And then Neptune moves direct on the 19th. And the Sun enters Sagittarius on the 21st, bringing even more of a focus into that area of your destiny in the world. Now, Jupiter is going to square Pluto on the 24th. Squares are challenges, but we're talking about Jupiter. Jupiter makes everything he touches feel good, even if it's a challenging aspect. And I really like this energy. So it goes exact on the 24th, and then it goes exact again on March 30th and August 4th, 2017. So this energy is going to be around for another 10 months, and it's very powerful and exciting because it makes us very ambitious and gives us that get up and go to get things done and make things happen. So I really like this energy. And for you, it's about finances. It's about financial gain. It's about money mastery. And Jupiter's in the area of shared resources, royalty payout, insurance payout, tax payout, financial payouts that you can experience with this energy, and especially if you put some effort into it. Because if you're applying yourself, then you can start to see doorways opening in this financial area for you, attracting greater prosperity, greater love. And again, part of it has to do with setting boundaries too. Like, who do you trust? Who do you let in? Not everyone, is trustworthy. And, you're really looking at that at this time. Like, okay, who's got my back? Who's really on Team Pisces? And so, that's why if you're setting boundaries with those who are really not on your team, then that creates the space for those that are to really step up or come into your life. And so for some of you, you could be getting some sort of gift here where, someone gifts you money. You're a very lucky sign because your traditional ruler is Jupiter. And even Neptune can be sudden luck, unexpected luck that you didn't know, hidden luck. And so you have this ability to manifest better than all the other signs. And it's not just this ability to manifest. It comes from your ability to dream. You have this gift of seeing things that others don't see, seeing treasures that others don't see, right? So things like people throw things out and then you see it and you see, oh my gosh, they just threw out something very worth a lot of money. And so your third eye has that ability to catch and see things that the rest of us don't. And that is one of your gifts. And it's really strong here with this Jupiter-Pluto going on. And it's super good for you. So I love this energy because it gives you a lot of ambition. It gives you a lot of guts, like get up and go. And I'm not taking crap from anybody. And I love that because we have to teach people how to treat us. We have to set boundaries with people that are not loving on us or good to us. And this energy will really empower you to do that. And then it creates the love, the prosperity, the opportunity, because Pluto is in a wonderful part of your chart that harmonizes with your planets in Pisces. And so you could be reaching some goal that you've always wanted to achieve. Your hopes and wishes can come true. And you can feel this sense of sudden luck, sudden opportunity, sudden breakthroughs that you're just feeling lucky. You're thinking you're lucky stars. Now, the Sagittarius new moon on the 29th, that you want to pay attention to because that new moon has Neptune challenging it. Unlike the Scorpio new moon at the end of October, this one here at the end of November is being challenged by Neptune. And when Neptune challenges something, we can be fooled. It's not that Neptune's trying to fool us. It's that our egos trick us into thinking the donkey is our knight in shining armor, or our goddess, our Venus. And so we fool ourselves. Neptune rules spirituality, it rules creativity, it rules the highest levels of nirvana. It doesn't have anything to do with physical reality. That's Saturn's domain. Neptune rules the movie industry, it rules the music industry, it rules television. So it is about illusion and fantasy. And that does have a place in our lives. This is where we create from. But it's not good for decision making. So you don't want to make any major decisions on the 29th or even on the 19th, because that's when Mercury is challenged by Neptune. And then if you wait, even just hours later, the moon catches up with Saturn. Saturn is sober reality. Saturn is the hangover after a night of drinking. Oh, Saturn. And so, to avoid any challenges, we just don't make any kind of major purchase or major commitment or major decisions when the Neptune energy is very powerful. And again, Neptune is in Pisces, the sign he rules. He's got the upper hand. He's holding all the cards. And so you don't want to mess with him, because even though you know him better than anybody, he can still fool you. He can still make you believe, Neptune casts spells. It's like Pluto. And the unconscious tricks us, and it talks in a language that the conscious mind doesn't always understand. And so we can think we know what's going on, come to find out we don't have all the facts. And then we emerge as the loser. And it was like, oh, I thought you were my best friend, or I thought, everything was on the left side. Come to find out everything's on the right side, And so if we're not making any major commitments and we're not making any major decisions, then we can enjoy this energy for what it is, which is about creativity, creative self-expression, creative expansion, spirituality. It's great for meditating. It's great for dreaming. It's great for walking the beach. It's great for being out with the ocean, because the ocean is ruled by Neptune. And so if you're using it for that purpose, then you're going to find, lo and behold, this is a wonderful energy. And then you can make your choices in December, because, the moon will catch up with Saturn hours later. That could be very sobering right after the new moon. And then the sun catches up with Saturn exactly 10 days later, but you can be feeling that energy, 4 days later, 5 and 6, it just gets more intense as it gets to the exact coupling with Saturn. And that's the wake-up call. That's the, oh my, I didn't know that this was what was really going on. And so, so to avoid, Saturn's stern discussions, we can just hang loose. Then that way, when the sun meets up with Saturn and the moon and the Mercury, that we're not feeling, oh wow, why did I do that, or why did I say that, or how did I think that? We're avoiding all of that because we're hanging loose on the 19th. No commitments, no decisions, as well as the 29th. Now, another good thing that's happening for you is Chiron is also in your sign, and he moves direct on December 1st. This could signal a resolution for you to some long-standing issue. Maybe there's something that's been going on with your health, or maybe there's something that's been going on with, your life and where you're going and what you're doing, and you've been really wanting to have this new beginning. Well, you can find with Chiron moving direct on December 1st that you're going to be able to fly forward in December. Now, November is a really strong time for you because it is all about your sister sign, Scorpio, and that pours positive energy into you, as well as that Taurus full moon is empowering and healing and strengthening you. So there's a lot of good love energy here for you. And prosperity energy as well. So it's a strong time for you. It's a really good time for you. And you're going into December really strong. Just don't get married on the 29th. Don't, don't take the new job on the 29th. Wait till December, and you'll be really glad you did, because then you are, seeing everything with clarity, and you're seeing everything. You're seeing all your options. You're seeing, what the consequences will be for your choices. Saturn rules choices and consequences, or the consequences to our choices. And so use this energy to make right choices for you. Be patient. Don't be in a hurry. And ride the Neptunian wave and use it for creativity and spirituality and fun. There's nothing wrong with, binging out on your favorite Netflix show on the 29th or the 19th. I mean, that's what Neptune's for, and it's harmless. You don't even wake up with a hangover. It's just, you just, blew away, wasted a few hours. So what? There's no consequences to that. And so then when the clarity returns, you're making right choices for you, and that keeps you empowered. This is a strong month for you. It is an empowerment month for you. And just keep making right choices for you. So for those of you open to love, you could be meeting someone through your work or the community, or it could be a friend that just, turns into a lover, a friend that all of a sudden you're just like, wow, we have a really big connection and I really like you. That is possible. I'm not seeing any challenge to those of you that are coupled. Pluto does couple with Venus on the 25th, and that could be a time where you're, awakening to, does he or she have the same goals as me? Communication is the key. Share with your partner what you need, what you want, and allow them to step up for you. Allow them receive. Set your intention to receive from your partner. You're a very generous sign. You're a very giving sign. You also want to be receiving. Make sure you're receiving, because it's one-sided if you're just giving. The universe wants for you to receive. That keeps you balanced. Money looks fantastic. There's a lot of financial gain coming in here for you in November, going into December. Very strong. And it can come through your partner. It can come through a gift. It can come through an inheritance. It can come through your work. It's good. It's really good. Spiritually, whoo! It is just amazing, the spiritual growth that you are experiencing here in November. Health, I see your health improving, especially with Neptune moving direct and now Chiron moving direct. Your health is getting better. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plussing my podcast, Pisces. You are amazing. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology, it's very easy. The link is below in the Show More section. You go to my astrology page, you purchase your consultation. Upon checkout, you get the link to my schedule, and we're working together. Or if you're interested in coaching, that link is below in the Show More section. We can work on a business idea, a goal that you have. It's very easy. You go to my coaching page, you purchase a session. Upon checkout, you get the link to my schedule, and we're coaching you. So until next time, Pisces, there are money-making opportunities here for you. Dream big.